Hey everyone, welcome back to Practice English Anytime. I'm Maya.
And I'm Alex. Today we have a refreshing and very practical topic.
That's right. Today we are going to learn how to order iced coffee in English.
Yes, iced coffee has become incredibly popular all over the world, and the ordering process has its own specific vocabulary.
Whether it's a hot summer day or you just prefer cold drinks, knowing how to order exactly what you want makes all the difference.
We will follow Maya and me as we walk into a coffee shop, learn about the different iced coffee options, and place a confident order.
We will also stop from time to time to explain important vocabulary.
So don't worry if you are a beginner. We always speak slowly and clearly.
Just relax and enjoy the story.
But before we start, we have a small question for you.
Listen carefully and try to find the answer.
Here is today's question.
There is a type of iced coffee that is steeped in cold water for many hours, instead of being brewed hot and poured over ice. What is this type of coffee called?
The answer is in the story. If you find it, please write it in the comments below.
Writing your answer in English is great practice, so please try.
All right. Are you ready?
Let's begin the story.
Here we are, Alex. It's such a hot day. I really need something cold.
Me too. Let's go inside and check out the iced coffee options.
Check out, look at, or explore something, usually to consider or decide.
Yes. To check out something means to look at it carefully, often before making a decision. Let's check out the menu means let's look at what's available.
I can see a whole section dedicated to iced drinks on the menu board.
Dedicated to, specifically created or reserved for one particular purpose?
Yes. Dedicated to means exclusively focused on something. A section dedicated to iced drinks means that part of the menu is entirely for cold beverages.
There are so many options. Iced coffee, iced latte, cold brew, frappé. Where do I even start?
Let's break it down together. First, classic iced coffee. This is simply coffee that's brewed hot, then cooled down and poured over ice.
Break it down, explain something step by step in simple parts.
Yes, to break something down means to divide it into smaller, easier to understand parts. Very useful when something feels complicated at first.
So classic iced coffee starts hot and then becomes cold.
Exactly. It's brewed using hot water, just like regular coffee, but then it's chilled and served over ice cubes.
Chilled, cooled down to a lower temperature.
Yes, to chill something means to make it cold, usually by refrigerating it or adding ice. Chilled coffee is coffee that has been cooled down before serving.
And what's the difference between that and cold brew?
Great question. Cold brew is completely different. It's made by steeping coarsely ground coffee in cold water for 12 to 24 hours.
Steeping, letting something sit in liquid for a long time to draw out flavor.
Yes, steeping means soaking something in liquid over time to gradually extract flavor. Cold brew never touches hot water at all during this process.
Coarsely ground. The coffee beans are crushed into larger, rougher pieces rather than fine powder?
Yes, coarsely ground coffee has bigger, chunkier pieces. This is important for cold brew because it prevents the coffee from becoming too bitter during the long steeping time.
That's fascinating. So cold brew takes much longer to make.
Yes, but the result is a smoother, less acidic coffee since it's never exposed to heat.
Let's stop here for a moment.
Great start. Let's look at some important words we just heard.
First word, check out. To look at or explore something, usually before deciding.
Second word, dedicated to. Specifically created or reserved for one particular purpose.
Third word, break it down. To explain something step by step in simple parts.
Fourth word, chilled. cooled down to a lower temperature.
Fifth word, cold brew. Coffee made by steeping grounds in cold water for many hours.
Sixth word, steeping, letting something sit in liquid for a long time to draw out flavor.
Seventh word, coarsely ground. Coffee beans crushed into larger, rougher pieces.
7 important words. Now let's go back to the story. Let's learn about more iced drinks.
Now let's talk about iced lattes and other espresso-based iced drinks.
Espresso-based, made using espresso as the main ingredient.
Yes. Espresso-based drinks use a shot or shots of espresso as their foundation. Then add other ingredients like milk or flavorings.
A shot of espresso, a single small concentrated serving of espresso.
Yes. A shot is a small amount of espresso, usually around 30 milliliters, made by forcing hot water through finely ground coffee under high pressure.
And an iced latte?
An iced latte is a shot or two of espresso, combined with cold milk poured over ice. Very smooth and creamy.
What about an iced mocha?
An iced mocha adds chocolate syrup to that mix. So it's espresso, milk, chocolate, and ice, often topped with whipped cream.
Topped with having something added on the very top of a drink or dish?
Yes. Topped with describes an additional element placed on top, like whipped cream on a drink or cheese on a burger.
And what exactly is a frappé? I always see that word, but I'm not sure what it means.
A frappé is a blended iced coffee drink. Coffee, ice, and often milk or sweetener are all blended together in a machine until it becomes thick and frothy, almost like a milkshake.
Blended, mixed together, using a blender, until smooth?
Yes. Blended means combined using a blender, which crushes the ice and mixes everything into a smooth, thick texture.
Frothy, light, airy, and full of small bubbles?
Yes. Frothy describes a light, bubbly texture, similar to foam. A frappé has a wonderfully frothy, milkshake-like consistency.
That sounds delicious. And I want to ask about customization too, like sweetness levels.
Great point. Most coffee shops let you choose your sweetness level, like light sweet, regular, or extra sweet.
Sweetness level, how much sugar or syrup is added to a drink.
Yes, sweetness level refers to the amount of sugar or sweet syrup in your drink. You can usually ask for less sweet or extra sweet, depending on your preference.
And what about milk alternatives?
Milk alternatives, plant-based options used instead of regular dairy milk?
Yes, milk alternatives include options like oat milk, almond milk, soy milk, and coconut milk. Very popular for people who avoid dairy.
Let's pause here for a moment.
So many wonderful iced coffee words. Let's review.
First, espresso-based, made using espresso as the main ingredient.
Second, a shot of espresso, a small concentrated serving of espresso.
Third, topped with, having something added on the very top of a drink.
Fourth, frappé, a blended iced coffee drink, thick and frothy like a milkshake.
Fifth, blended, mixed together using a blender until smooth.
Sixth, frothy, light, airy, and full of small bubbles.
Seventh, sweetness level, how much sugar or syrup is added to a drink.
Eighth, milk alternatives, plant-based options used instead of regular dairy milk.
8 great words. Now let's go back to the story. Time to order.
Okay, I think I know what I want now. Let's order.
Hi there, what can I get for you today?
Hi, I'd like an iced oat milk latte, please, with a shot of vanilla syrup.
Great choice. What size would you like? Small, medium, or large?
Medium, please.
And how would you like the sweetness? Regular, light sweet, or extra sweet?
Regular is perfect, thank you.
Would you like extra ice or regular ice?
Extra ice. More ice than the standard amount?
Yes. Extra ice means the barista will add more ice cubes than usual, making the drink extra cold, though slightly more diluted.
Diluted. Weakened because it's mixed with something else, like water or melted ice?
Yes. Diluted means made weaker by adding more liquid. Extra ice can slightly dilute a drink's flavor as it melts.
Regular ice is fine, thank you.
Perfect. And for you?
I'd like to try the cold brew, please. Just black, no milk.
Just black, with nothing added, no milk or sugar, plain?
Yes, just black means you want the coffee completely plain. No milk, no cream, no sweetener at all.
Great choice. What size would you like?
Large, please.
Perfect. Will that be for here or to go?
To go, please. We're heading to the park.
No problem. That'll be $9.50 total.
Card, please.
Just tap here whenever you're ready.
Done, thank you.
Your drinks will be ready shortly. We'll call your name when they're up.
When they're up, when they are ready and available for collection?
Yes. When a drink is up, it means it's finished and ready to be picked up at the counter. Baristas often say this when calling out orders.
Let's stop here for a moment.
Great ordering vocabulary. Let's review.
First, extra ice. More ice than the standard amount.
Second, diluted. Weakened because it's mixed with more liquid.
Third, just black. With nothing added, no milk or sugar, completely plain.
Fourth, for here or to go. Asking if you'll drink it in the shop or take it away.
Fifth, when they're up. When a drink is finished and ready to be picked up.
5 great words. Now let's go back to the story and enjoy our drinks.
Maya, order for Maya.
That's me. Let me grab our drinks.
Here's your iced oat milk latte with vanilla and your black cold brew.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy. Have a wonderful day.
Let's find a seat outside, in the shade.
In the shade. An area protected from direct sunlight?
Yes. Shade refers to an area where sunlight is blocked, usually by a tree or umbrella, making it cooler and more comfortable.
This latte is so refreshing. The oat milk makes it wonderfully creamy.
Refreshing, pleasantly cool, and reviving, especially on a hot day?
Yes, refreshing describes something that makes you feel cool, energized, and revitalized. Perfect for describing a cold drink on a warm day.
And this cold brew is exactly what I hoped for. So smooth and not bitter at all.
Bitter, having a sharp, unpleasant taste, sometimes associated with strong coffee.
Yes, bitter describes a sharp, sometimes harsh flavor. Cold brew is known for being naturally less bitter than hot brewed coffee.
I really love how smooth and mellow it tastes.
Mellow, soft, and gentle in flavor, not too intense.
Yes, mellow describes a gentle, smooth flavor without harsh or overpowering notes. Cold brew is famous for its mellow taste.
You know, now that I understand all these differences, I feel so much more confident ordering iced coffee anywhere.
Me too. It's amazing how much vocabulary is involved in something as simple as a cold drink.
It really is. Coffee culture has such a rich and specific language all its own.
And now, we speak that language too.
And that's the end of today's story.
What a refreshing lesson. We learned about classic iced coffee, cold brew, iced lattes, frappés, and how to customize and order with confidence.
And we picked up so much useful vocabulary along the way.
Let's do a final review of 10 key words and phrases from today.
First, chilled, cooled down to a lower temperature.
Second, cold brew, coffee made by steeping grounds in cold water for many hours.
Third, steeping, letting something sit in liquid for a long time to draw out flavor.
Fourth, a shot of espresso, a small, concentrated serving of espresso.
Fifth, frappé, a blended iced coffee drink, thick and frothy.
Sixth, sweetness level, how much sugar or syrup is added to a drink.
Seventh, just black, with nothing added, no milk or sugar.
Eighth, refreshing, pleasantly cool and reviving, especially on a hot day.
Ninth, bitter, having a sharp, unpleasant taste.
10th, mellow, soft and gentle in flavor, not too intense.
10 key words. Practice them, and next time you order iced coffee anywhere in the world, you will feel completely confident about exactly what you're asking for.
Whether you love classic iced coffee, cold brew, or a sweet frappe, this vocabulary will always serve you well.
Now, one last time. Today's question.
There is a type of iced coffee that is steeped in cold water for many hours, instead of being brewed hot and poured over ice. What is this type of coffee called?
Did you find the answer in the story? Write it in the comments below.
And if you enjoyed today's video, please like and subscribe to our channel.
We upload new videos every week with slow, clear English for beginners.
Thank you so much for watching Practice English Anytime.
Keep practicing, keep speaking, and never be afraid to make mistakes.
Mistakes are how we learn.
See you in the next video.
Bye, everyone.